So, all systems online. Hello, everybody. So we're going to do some more dungeon crawl, and we're going to have some Saturday afternoon party. So, somebody said that I should play some OGRE Mages next time, and that idea that's stuck in my head. So, well, we're going to do this. Let's see. There are actually two types of OGRE Mages that are recommended. I'm quite surprised about that, honestly. So, Hedge Wizards, I guess all of these spellbooks got updated ever since I was here last time. So, well, what are we going to do with our little ogre? Fire Elementalist. It's a little bit boring, isn't it? Generalistic spellcaster. I mean, it's basically all about the starting spellbook, after all. Hard time deciding. So we're going to pick the Venom Mage. Let's do this. Alright. Let's see how horrible my decision was. We're, it's like that. So, no. How was that working out again? It's not the key I need. Where is that on an American keyboard? No. Key confusion. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's do this on the German keyboard for a moment and then switch over to the American one again. So, spellcasting, transmutations, poison magic, and stealth. Alright. It's a lot of stuff here. So, list of my spells. Sting. What can I learn? Poisonous Vapors, Mephitic Cloud, Toxic Radiance. What was Poisonous Vapors again? Around a targeted creature. Okay, now that's a sick one. I like that. And Mephitic Cloud is a no-brainer. Okay, well, we're going to need Transmutation and Poison Magic for that spell of ours. Okay. So definitely opting out of spellcasting and out of stealth because of a frickin' ogre. And we're going to head into this like that for now. I mean, ogres don't make brilliant spellcasters per se, but let's see what we can do here. Move forward very, very carefully. So, there's a kobold. Is my spell range so low? Oh dear. Okay, so another wonderful perk about being an ogre is that you're not fitting into most types of armor. So, you're not really missing out anything there. Okay. One spell hit that kobold, and it was not enough to kill him off. But this one was. Okay, nice. Dagger and stone. Well, I don't know. Ogres are pretty good at fighting in general. I mean, it's not as if they are really bad at learning it. But, well, right now I don't want to invest any of my experience into that. As a matter of fact, I think I should enable spellcasting again, because that grows my basic magic point pool. And Intelligence 16 is not a complete catastrophe, but it's not really good either. Okay. But so far, we're just zinging away everything. Now, right on cue. Let's see, that Frill Lizard. Let's see how good I can bash it with my fists. Frill Lizards are not doing too much damage, so They're barely worth the effort. And let's see. Yeah, leather armor is grayed out. I can't wear it at all. A war axe. Now that's a pretty decent thing. Paperboy! So happy to see you. Hi there. Alright, a war axe. Let's wield that. Like, let's see. Axes. I don't have a negative aptitude for that. I'm pretty sure that it's better to swing a axe than just wield your fists. Oh, a Scarf of Resistance! Lucky me. That's free fire and cold resistance on a slot that I can actually wear something on. Yay! Because you can see here, ogres are very limited. No helmets, no gloves, no boots, no most torso armors are disabled. It's really hard for an ogre to get some decent armor going. I'm pretty sure that in the long run, I want to get a shield. If I'd find a buckler, that would be really awesome. So, yay! Spellcasting went up a bit. I want 4 spell points now. Since every cost of my sting spell is only 1 spell point, it ain't that horrible, but... Well, let's see. How's the failure chance now? 9% still. Ooh. It's a little bit much. Oh, we're at 5 magic now. And I got shafted. Well, only 1 level, luckily. Well, let's hope I can get back upstairs before anything bad happens. And let's learn that... Do I want to learn that Poisonous Vapor spell? Or do I want to wait for the Mephitic Cloud? Mephitic Cloud does one thing that Vapors doesn't, and that's Confusion. Vapors only poisons. Mephitic Cloud poisons as well a bit, but the main value of Mephitic Cloud is that it adds Confusion, which is a really good control mechanism. No, we're going to go for Poisonous Vapors as well. I'm a poison mage. I should be able to wield all manner of different magics. So let's see. These spells, they share poison as their common component. Ugh. Whatever. Let's do this like that. I don't like to have my XP quartered like that, but it's the best I can do. A Hound Skeleton. Now let's see how good that axe works out. And, okay, we got it. Didn't even take too much damage. There's one good thing about ogres, they have a tough skin, which means you have a little bit of damage resistance from the get-go, but well, don't rely on it too much. It's really not much. Okay, pack of jackals. Actually, that's pretty bad news. They are faster than me, and look at that, how they are wrecking me apart. Okay, I reached level 3. Good news. Let's pick intelligence, because, you know, the higher my intelligence, the higher my chances of hitting stuff. I won't be running away against that jackal here, because, you know, running is not really an option against enemies that are faster than you. And since I'm on a on level 2 where I don't want to be right now, kiting around is also a very dangerous thing to do. Ah, finally. Okay. Good news. Alright. Let's explore the rest of that level with auto-explore. Feel a little bit more brave now. Okay, so we did that, and, well, actually back to level 2 right there. I got shafted when I was basically done with level 1. Alright. So, level 2, my favorite point to learn the use of new scrolls. So, we're enchanting our robes a bit, why not? Teleportation, and that's why I was standing on a staircase, because I don't want to be teleported randomly on a foreign level. No, thank you. Enchant weapon. Okay. War Axe +1. Ain't bad. I mean, that's a hit chance bonus. ID. Ambrosia. That's really quick regeneration, but confuses you at the same time. Okay. On magic mapping. Why not? An adder. Well, there's one fun thing about poisonous monsters. Most of them are especially susceptible against poison themselves. So, let's see. This should do the trick. What I like about Ogre Spellcasters is that they got one thing going for themselves, that's a lot of HP. That's really cool for a Spellcaster to be tanky, because, you know, most races that are good at being Spellcasters are squishy like crazy. Cold resistance range, so we're at double pip cold resistance from the get-go. Nice. Ball Python, we can't axe that now. I mean... Alright, so how's my chance to get Poisonous Vapors off? Pretty decent. Let's do this. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the really nice thing about Poisonous Vapors was that it's a smite-based spell, so basically, can I order that too? When I use that spell, I don't need to have a line of sight to my victim. I can't even poison people behind another person, and that's why the spell's something that I wanted to pick up. I was considering whether or not to learn it, but when I noticed that this is one of those neat smite-based targeting spells, I was convinced. Now, let's learn that Mephitic Cloud, and that brings in Conjurations into the fray. So many schools. So... I don't know, I think it's time to drop spellcasting for a while and go down Conjurations as well. I want Mephitic Cloud online as quick as possible because that spell's just brilliant. Let's go Conjurations as well. Confusing enemies is a extremely powerful trick to pull off in this game. Alright, a worm that's slower than us. And we're going to poison that thing until it dies. There we go. I mean, poison mages are really good at the early game, and since they are only bad at one thing, and that's beating poison immune enemies, I felt that would be a good idea to take an ogre there, because ogres are really good at punching stuff, because of pretty good innate strength and fighting skills. Terrence the Incautious. Am I able to get that guy down is the question. So he'll do up to 5 damage. He doesn't seem to be faster than me. He's also sleeping. Well, I don't have any particular ways and means to help myself in that situation, so what I like to do in these moments is wait it out. Explore the rest of the dungeon. That dude is not going to go away. He's sleeping. And due to that, I'll just come back when I'm stronger. You know? Right now, I don't feel too comfy to get that dude with level 3. But possibly, I'll be leveling up before I get back to him. But it doesn't look like we're getting that opportunity. Okay, so I'm pretty confident this should be no problem. Poison magic is pretty nasty in that regard, so let's drop some Poisonous Vapors. Ooh, wait a sec. Yeah. Because I can't drop these from a high distance already. Let's go over to Sting now that he's closer. And there's another thing that I like about Poisonous Vapors. It's a spell that can miss. Sting is, let's see here, missing quite often. But it's okay. We're just going to kite that dude now. There's not too much poison power in one spell, and as we see here, we're missing it quite often. You know what? I'm actually going to save up until I have 2 spell points and drop the Poisonous Vapors at this point. It's at least a guaranteed hit, you know. I don't miscast it, that is, but I think I'll be swapping over to Poisonous Vapors as quick as possible. Alright, we got level 4. Conjurations and Transmutations went better. We're at 10% miscast now. I like that. We're going to go Poisonous Vapors from here on. It's a little bit costly, but I like to be able to rely on that hit, you know. I don't like to be reliant on some randomness there. If I can avoid it, that is. Okay, there's a kobold nearby. Also, the range of Poisonous Vapors is way better. I don't know, though, if the poison concentration is that high. Felt as if Sting had more power behind its poison there. Okay. I feel sick. Well, not long though. Okay. No, as much as I wanted to, can't sustain the spell power costs there. So I got one more scroll. Oh man, it's a blink scroll. What a shame. I hate wasting my blink scrolls like that. You know, they're rare. Pretty much so. But, well. Most of the time my first poison scroll, blink scroll gets wasted anyway. So, Grinder. Pretty sure he's, yeah, he's resistant to poison, so he can paralyze me with a 58% success rating. So we'll just slowly, cautiously move away. Grinder is one of those dudes that's really good at killing players on my level, so now no more auto-explore from this point on because I don't want to blunder into that dude. I'll actually just skip out on his kill there and accept that I'll be not able to get that done. Not with my portfolio of skills here right now. There we go. More goblin. Because why should I waste my life when I can face quokkas and other harmless victims here? Another scroll. Fox scroll. Oh, temple. What do we have here? A temple of an unknown god. Oh my. These are, you know, you won't know what god you'll be converting to. That can be fun, that can be also really bad. Could be accidentally converting to Drog. That's the god of berserkers. You can't cast magic anymore when you're converting to that god. I'm not down. The rando conversions. Not as a mage. Okay, so what remains is that little nasty corner with Grinder, but I'm not gonna waste my life there. Okay. Another time, maybe, but not now. I mean, the ironic thing about Grinder is, as soon as your magic resistance is high enough, that dude ain't really any problem. But you gotta get there, you know? It's one of the really important things to learn about this game. You don't need to fight and win every fight. When I started out with Crawl, I was doing a lot of things wrong there. Oh my god, he stacked poison. So that just flat out increases the power of my poison spells. Nice. And if you're good at poison magic, this thing is actually acting as a poisonous weapon itself too. So, a sudden malevolence fills the dungeon. A teleportation trap spontaneously manifests. Oh my god. Alright, the good news, there's the ecumenical temple. The bad news, there's a horde of angry orcs back there with a priest. I don't feel ready for that yet. So, what did I learn here? Summon small mammal, call canine familiar, guardian golem. I don't know guardian golem yet. What does the one do? Guardian golem. Protect a golem redirects the injuries of its allies to itself, but not the caster. Okay. So this is definitely something that's only good for summoners per se. And this would be a summoning spell. Summon small mammal. Well, this spell has its value, but mostly as a distraction. Okay, against a centaur skeleton, I'm quite happy that I got my war axe in my pocket. Alright. let's see. How's the failure chance on Mythic Cloud? A lot lower now. So, no, I don't want to fire stuff at myself. Jeez. Let's see. Yeah, I can poison that Orc Priest over the heads of other people. I love it. Okay. This is bad. This Orc Priest has to die. Orc Priests do a terrible amount of damage. They basically got the same thing going on like I do, only as a Heavenly Smite. They can hit me with their spell even if they can't reach me directly. That's why I'm focusing the hell out of these dudes. They're basically the most dangerous orcs out there. Why aren't they dying so slowly from that poison? Jeez. Okay, let's rest up here. And am I brave enough to go down again? Oh, I think the answer is yes. Oh no, I'm confused. That's bad. Well, let's see. I'm back to my normal self again. Let's poison that old wizard. Take that. Alright, level 6. And what did I press? Why am I empty-handed? 16% conjuration poison. Yeah. Conjuration poison. Yeah, I'm learning all of these, but only oh so slowly. Well, that's the burden of being an ogre mage, you know. You learn really, really crappy slow. It's that -1 aptitude back there telling you that you're gaining less XP than other people would in the same time. But well, that's fine. It's the temple. So we can't select a god now. I possibly should. Now, well, let's see. As a ogre spellcaster, what would I like to go for? I mean, the most obvious choice would be Deity. That's the deity of destructive spellcasting, in short. The choices here aren't complete in any way. Nah. I don't know. I'm not buying it. I mean, I don't need to. We can get that done later. A blood-stained dagger. Oh my. An artifact weapon. Anti-magic. Oh. You know, there's one thing that I really can't use, and that's anti-magic gear. Because, you know, you're wielding something anti-magic. All of a sudden, casting spells is a little bit more difficult. Oh man. Jackals. Not even worth my magic points here anymore. A Trog altar. Ah, here's the Sif Muno one I was waiting for. Okay, we can call for magical energy, we can forget spells. I can't cast any spell from my library with the help of my god. And I'll get free books while I follow this deity. That's why I like it. Alright. There we go. So I can learn Olgreb's Toxic Radiance already now. That's something I want to have. That's a point-blank AoE that everybody around in the vicinity will suffer from. Dealing a lot of poison. It's a fun spell. It's really a fun spell. Gozag. I wonder if Gozag is still a challenge at all. Way back when I was playing the last time, this game still had a food clock. So basically you had to keep your character nourished. So they changed that a while ago. So wait a second, which Now, Mephitic Cloud has a 16% success chance, but I still want to try it. So the real cool thing about this spell is that it leaves this cloud effect that confuses people and poisons people. It's really fun. But that didn't work out too well here. Get out of here. Not convinced with the success of that action. Alright. Big part of my problem is just a very low MP pool here. I got the success rates, and I even got a artifact or a staff that pumps up the casting power of my spells. But at the same time, I still need a lot of spells to get the job done. And level 6, 10 magic points is really not that much. Probably should start learning spellcasting again. Alright, there we go. But you can do the kite dance of death. So I'll trigger off, wait a sec, transmutation. Because we're only needing transmutation for sting, and sting is really already powerful enough. So, for now, that is. Okay. So, how's the power level with that staff? Oh, they have changed the way that this is displayed. So now you see the percentile value of how much of the maximum power of that spell has been claimed. I like that. This was way more cryptic the last time I was playing this game. Moto, hi there. Yeah, DCSS is, well, what can I say? I played that game really a lot. So much that I had to take a long break, but now I'm back. Alright, take down that adder. Poison it through. We don't have to worry about spell hunger anymore these days. I'm used to a version of DCSS where you grew hungry from spellcasting. That was a really bad trait. I hated that a lot. Ogre looks as sick as possible. Wonderful. There's a good pillar to dance around. Ow! Good lord. That's why I want to have Mephitic Cloud. Because confusion keeps enemies out of my face, you know. Just right now, not happening. So let's see, 13% on the Mephitic Cloud. We get in there slowly. But even after that, my spell pool is so insanely low. I mean, spell points. Howler, monkey, skeleton, meet my axe. The special occasion axe. Oh, finally a identifies potion, so let's see. Night potions, now that's very strange. Okay, black bear. It'll all depend whether or not I'm able to land a Mephitic Cloud on him. Or if a Orc Priest comes around the corner. You know what? Mephitic Clouds for everybody. There we go. It's all so much easier when enemies are confused and can't just work on that mayhem. Okay, but this is very nervous. Okay, that dude hasn't seen me yet, but now he did. Okay. There's this Orc War Party all around me, you know. And there's an Ice Beast. Okay. You know what? I don't want to be around here anymore. This place sucks. Oh, dang. There's the bear. Okay. Hi, Mr. Bear. Let's try that Mephitic Cloud, but nothing. It doesn't work. Okay. Let's just hope that this pillar is going to be my buddy. Okay, so at some point, every so many odd turns, you'll get a square between you and the enemy usually. Let's see. It's not faster than me or anything. This is a really, really rough situation because that dude, well, claw twice for up to 5 each, once for 1 bite for 9 damage. It sums up to 19 damage per turn. I only got 59 HP and I'm a chunky boy. So we gotta do this like that though. Here, let's slam that in like this. Alright, I got the confusion on him. I actually did take a swing now at that at the bear, because I'll have to work with that confusion while it's I feel a bit more experienced. So that thing died around the corner silently. Okay, good stuff. So there's an ice beast. I'm low on mana right now, so I'll just take another pillar trip until my mana is full. I don't want to fight that thing with less than my maximum capacity of power. Now let's see. Is that thing even susceptible to poison? It's resistant to poison. It's only susceptible to fire. I'm highly resistant against ice damage, so the extra cold damage won't be any issue. It says resistant, not immune. So, well, and it doesn't say anything about confusion, so, well, let's see. Let's drop a Mephitic Cloud there and see if it does something to that thing. I'm getting close to the, oh, you know what, we're going to use Sting. Getting close to the Ice Beast because I wanted to stand in that cloud as much as possible. I picked Sting here because Sting has a physical damage portion, which should work pretty good against these. Okay. I gotta say, the Ring of Protection that I nibbed there in between really did a great job here. More Ice Beasts. So now that I know that, I don't need to be that concerned about them. I'll just take it head on. But yeah, well, it still does hurt. It does hurt a lot. Okay. Come on. That's enough poison. Okay. Good stuff. A water moccasin. That's not so much good stuff. Alright, let's go with the Mephitic Cloud one more time. Yeah, good job, spell. Right where I didn't want to have you. Okay, we're going to fire the poison vapors there. Can it be effective? Oh, this is a poison immune enemy. Oh, I got an issue. Okay, so under these circumstances, let's go through our potions. This is always a nice moment to go there. Oh, potion of mutation. Pissed off is not good. You tend to lose your temper in combat. Was that Berserkitis? I think it was. That's not good. Alright, of all things possible, a mutation potion as the first thing. Of course. That was degeneration, but I'm desperate here, you know. Potion of curing. So we didn't really have any good way out here. So let's see, I'll try the axe for a couple of swings, but no. We're going to use the teleportation scroll and just pray that it's going to bring me to a corner where I'm far away from that thing. A Vorpal Spear, well, that would be kind of an option, but oh my god. So I really, well, I gained antennae. So it's a good thing, I guess. And I gained another ring of protection. Hell yeah. AC 12 out of jewelry exclusively. Okay. So that water moccasin is really a problem. I can't do anything against that, dude. He's poison immune, and therefore I'm gonna avoid that monster as much as I can. The stat loss from the degeneration potion will eventually disperse. It just regenerates naturally. I don't know if there's still a way to cure mutations like the ones I have on me right now, or if I'm bound to run around with that now for the remainder of the adventure. I'm really not up to date when it comes down to this question. Centaur zombie getting axed. Axe. Okay. So let's get the spellcasting back on. And it's about time that I find an alternative solution for stuff like water moccasins. Because, you know, there will be more and more enemies that just can't be poisoned. And that are pretty, still pretty nasty to beat with my not so powerful or not so high combat prowess. Okay, what do we have here? A Book of Decay, Corpse Rot, Dispel, Undead, Death Channel. Ugh. Yeah, right on cue. So whites are something that, again, I can't do much about. They're undead, they're poison immune, and therefore they're just something that I have to avoid. And there's the water moccasin being all angry on me now. So I didn't play with him. I can't get that. But I'm not gonna give in to that offer. Okay, there's the whites again. Dang. So I'm pretty inclined to flee downstairs right now. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. It's dungeon 7, but you know, we've got to get downstairs. I can't kill the remainder of the monsters. And I just checked out the rest of that floor. I pretty much took down what was there already. Full protection ring, not buying in. A wyvern skeleton, okay. Let's see. Ooh. The point where I'm slowly considering to learn fighting and axes. You know. AC 12, strength 13. Foundations for clobbering are there. But, you know, I'm playing ogres, so it's not too surprising. Alright, the jelly can't be poisoned, obviously. Well, comes not too much of as a surprise. Okay. Wand of acid, hell yeah, finally some alternative. I mean, let's see. I'm down to 19% to 8% failure rate. Wow. I'm gonna turn off air magic and turn on evocations. I want to be able to use these things also. All right, there's a ice beast. Oh, poisonous vapors doesn't even work against ice beasts, I see. Okay. Has to be sting. Well, luckily ice beasts aren't a problem. For a lot of characters, ice beasts can be very, very dangerous. Wait a sec, there's an upstairs we don't know about? Oh yeah. Thanks for the necrophage. Well, Sting does some damage to that thing. Let's see, how's the axe? Well, it's draining me, it's really bad. But luckily, okay. The XP from the monster outweighed the drain. Okay, so, well, the whites are on me. But, you know, I wanted that scroll. Oh god, a hornet. Now, let's see. Susceptible to poison. Okay, hornets are really, really bad news usually, but I think we should be good to go. Mephitic Cloud. Finally got the confusion in. And now let's poison that thing until it dies. Oh, dang. hurt me. It slowed me. Okay, I can't flee upstairs under these circumstances right now. And there's a water moccasin. Of course. Going upstairs is absolutely not an option. I have no clue about the potions I got on me, and the corrosion wrecked my armor totally. So we're definitely gonna roll with a teleportation scroll and just pray to God that I'll make it until it pops. Okay, good. Centaur skeleton, I'm not too afraid from that. Okay. I mean, I got acid wand on me, so I am frankly confident now to take down the water moccasin. Oh, another wand. Mind burst. Now that's a new one. What does that one? Useless against mindless creatures. Well, let's try that one out. Mind blast. Yeah, works out decently. Nice. Okay. Found my alternative to the poison magic. You know, wands are also a valid option. Especially if you don't want to learn too many other areas of magic. In my case, for example, I'm not even good at learning too much different magic. Erica, Force Lance, Venom Bolt. Oh my god, those damage numbers are insane. Bye-bye, Erica. Not today. Alright, so that's not really an option here. Okay, more Mind Burst. Let's see, Poison Vapor this dude. And get close. Intelligence upgrades. Hell yeah. A Manticore. Okay. I mean, basically, I am quite confident that my Mephitic Cloud should do the trick here. Unless I miscast it, of course. Then nothing good will happen. Alright. Poison Vapors. Okay, I'm out of spells here now, and Erica's coming around the corner. Okay, one step to the side will make that go away. There. Sif Muna doesn't love me enough to give me magical power. Okay. That's a shame. Manticore ain't confused anymore, so let's Mind Burst that thing. Okay, we blew up the Manticore. Well, that's a good start. Now off to that Erica problem. I mean, I almost got the necessary spell points back up to fire another Mephitic Cloud, so I'll try that. And she transmuted me into a bat. Well, this ain't really the most. Wait a sec. This came unexpected, so Potion of Heal Wounds won't really get me further. Can I? Oh, I can pop that as a bat. Okay. It's really neat. It was also my last teleportation scroll, so I'm out of get out of here buttons. Okay. So, well, at least I got out of that. I somehow missed the part where I had to notice that Erica is running around with a polymorph spell as well. Let's derp that. Not good. Not a good thing to derp out on. Scroll of Torment. Okay. And a scroll of vulnerability. Yeah, just what I need to pop when Erika is coming to town. So you know what? We're just going to Mind Burst for now. And just hope that it'll work out. Sometimes... Right. And let's strike that Mephitic Cloud. Lucky me. Okay. Now the rest will be easy pickings. Should have done that way earlier, I guess. There's a reason why I don't have any wins on spellcasters yet. Right. But we got that one now. Ah, she did use a wand for that one. Now that explains a lot. Okay, Scimitar of Flaming will definitely replace that that War Axe of mine. Simply said, more damage. Spriggan Hatter. Okay, I think Spriggans should be really susceptible to poison. Simple reason they have a very low base HP amount. And but if that was a Spriggan Hatter, that means we'll have to visit his place. +2 hat. Oh my god, unlucky. It could have been a really good hat. The Spriggan Hatter thing is new. That didn't exist back when I played DCSS a lot. I was really looking forward to all these new bolts and things that have been introduced since the last time that I was here. Oh, let's see. OGREs should be a castable option soon. Oh yeah, 80%. This will entirely change my gameplay, you know. Okay, now I want to go upstairs now and take out the trash that I didn't beat the last time. So let's see, Wand of Flame works out against these dudes. Wonderful. I know that I'll use a lot of my resources for that, but at the same time, I think it's gonna be worth it. Undead are mindless creatures, aren't they? It's intelligent. Does that mean they're susceptible to Mind Burst? They are. Nice. You get a Mind Burst. You get a Mind Burst. Everybody gets a Mind Burst. Alright, wonderful. It solves a lot of my problems. That's why I think it was a great idea to opt into evocations for a while. I'll drop the ball here. 5 points are really enough. I think I don't want to overdo it. Instead, we're going to go into fighting now. Because reasons. I hope you guys are all enjoying your Saturday, or whatever time it is on your side. Dang, tea's empty. Dazzling Flesh is Kenderune's Mystic Blast Starburst. What is Starburst? Releases penetrating bolts of fire from the caster in every direction. Neat. That sounds pretty sick. Dazzling Flash? Well, that's an unconditional... Oh boy. I want to learn that. Dazzling Flash is cool. Not only does it share one of my schools, I already got some conjurations, but also blinds enemies. And blinding is really cool, because that works quite similar to confusion. Let's do this. Also hexes, why not? Alright, there's the Mind Burst crew. Okay. There we go. It's a lot of XP, you know? And grabbing those is a good idea. Water Mocassin, Mind Blast. Just gonna Mind Blast everything. Or let's go for OGREs. So OGREs is nice. Zzzt. Alright. There's a helmet and a Zom altar. Yeah, whatever. Alright, Grinder. It's time to die. Let's mind burst that thing. He barely resists several times now. You blow up, Grinder. Can't tell you how satisfying that is to read as a long-term player of Crawl. You blow up, Grinder. Ooh. Okay, now. I'm gonna fetch myself some drink. Be right back, my friends. Okay, Dungeon 9. Go. A Wyvern. Let's see. Poison Vapors does the trick. Let's Mephitic Clap that thing. Boom. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Wyvern looks as sick as possible. Boom. Okay. That's what I love about poison magic. Ooh, hey there. So, let's see, what do we have here? Ah, just a wolf wizard. Dagger of Electrocution, wow. Okay, so standard orcs are now just something that I can clobber with my staff. Nice. So let's see how well that Dazzling Flash works out now. Wait a sec, they reworked that spell, hey? No! Okay, whatever. So, this is not the spell that I thought it would be. So, can I actually burst them, blast them down with Sting? Doesn't really look like a good idea, huh? Alright, let's do the Dazzling Flash thing. There's so many water mocassins, though. That's more mocassin than I got Mind Blast Wand, so not good. Let's fire off a OGRE's Toxic Radiance. I love that spell, it's so good. But that really, well, okay. I mean, overall, it's not so much of a tragedy, because... Okay. Give me a sec. This is really dangerous. Okay. Because this spell is not really bad or something. Like a point-blank blind AoE is actually pretty neat. Hey there! They reworked so many aspects in the last year. So happy to see you. Yeah, I mean, that spell used to deal damage. Now it doesn't. Alright. Seriously, I don't like it, but whatever. Now, let's, the rest is easy pickings. Just have to kite that. How? Okay. I really thought that this gaze attack needed a clear line of sight towards me, but obviously it doesn't. Okay, then we're going to sip Ambrosia and just hope for the best here. Yeah, okay, I'm back to flesh now. But there's still that basilisk in my face. I mean, I poisoned everybody now, that's a good thing. We're going to haste ourselves and hope that I can run away here. Okay, I'm getting petrified one more time, so let's fire that Ulgrex and drink that potion of ambrosia. That worked out not too bad before, you know. Regenerating while you're petrified, why not? At least I found finally a good usage for those ambrosia potions. They tend to be they tend to go bad in my inventory. Okay. I know that I'm very close to the entrance to the lair of the beasts, but oh my god, what a sick set of monsters they got there. Okay. There we go. Is there anything in my spellbook that would be... Yeah, well, okay, Iskenderun's Mystic Blast would be the other option to get done with that topic there. I think I'm gonna go there. I mean, I have to learn something there at some point. Alright, so let's check out Iskenderun's is Conjuration and Translocation. So we're gonna drop down the hexes and learn translocation there. The rest of these spells, well, I'll stay with Poison Magic, because the power on these spells ain't high enough yet. Mystic Blast could rework too. Okay, thanks for that pointer. Yeah, well, I'm usually not that well able to stream at these times. So wait a sec. Where's that description button again? Memorize, describe, show. Where can I describe my own spell book there? I mean, that's not the one that I'm looking for. Whatever, we're going to ask Beam. Mystic Blast. Tell me. Damages and knocks back each enemy within 2 tiles of a player. Canvas. Okay, it's a point-blank AoE now. Okay, that helps out. Thanks, Beam. You're a good buddy, Beam. Now, I don't have anything unidentified. Alright. But I gotta say, that is a very useful spell, actually, for me, then. Because usually I'm in trouble as soon as things got too close to me, so I'm okay with that. Alright. More Poison Aura. I love that spell. It's so much fun. Alright. That dude. I've already noticed that there were a lot of reworks on that spell, that game in general. A lot of quality of life goodness. A Potion of Attraction. Now that's a new one. Attract enemies, translocating them quickly goes. God. Oh. That's a new horrible one that you don't want to pull. That part where it teleports the enemies closer to you is really nasty sick. Okay. So, Poison Dragon, or Acid Dragon, I hate those. So, the Stinky Cloud doesn't impress the monster at all. Okay. But, obviously, Old Reps does do something. No. Not really. They just said it would. Now, there's another thing that you can do. And you can transform your enemy into something else with a polymorph wand. But, you know, I don't know. This looks like it didn't really cut back. This is not exactly a upgrade. Ah, a Killer Bee. Now that's way better. So, Wait a sec. Acid Dragon Scales. That's armor an ogre can actually wear. Nice. Oh my god. Corrosion resistance is actually something really, really rare. So, I'm down. Yeah, the confusion of Mephitic Cloud wasn't anything new to me. Why I spam that spell a lot. The Polymorph Wand is, in these scenarios, surprisingly effective, you know? If it's something you can't poison, try to transform it into something that you can poison. Meet the Poison Staff, dear Centaur. Oh my. This is a good party for just slapping down some toxic radiance and run away. Wait a sec. Alright, I love OGRE's Toxic Radiation. That's such a convenient spell. Alright, Water Moccasin. Let's see if that Iskenderun's works out. Boom. Okay. Not too much damage, but I mean, sure. Respective schools are crap. Ugh. It's just, I don't really feel good at wasting so much of my valuable acid wand charges here, but I don't really do anything to this Water Moccasin with my scimitar. I mean, I keep wrecking all other dudes here, but you know, Water Moccasins are extremely good at dodging, sadly. And there's still nothing in my portfolio here that would close the gap there. Wait a second. Condenser vein. That's something I don't know about. Potion? Berserk Rage. Well, that could resolve one of these problems too. Condenser vein. Energy, destructive clouds. When evoked, these clouds form around hostile monsters near the user. Not a big fan. But still gonna pick it up. At least until I have a different item out of the same venue. Because these evocables, they are all surprisingly powerful, so it would be silly not to pick it up only because I don't like how it works. Goofs, hi there! So happy to see you. So we're going to go downstairs one more time. I'm hearing the roar of battle, and there's a troll right next to me. How much worse can it be in one go? Now, first things first, Dazzling Flash. Just like I thought, this gets some distance between me and the troll. And trolls are not per se resistant against poison, not at all. So we're going to slam in a Mephitic Cloud to transform that into proper confusion. And the rest will be... Let's see. Ah, it was a miscast. Yeah, so... Let's refresh that poison and keep that dude poisoned. Psyche, the insane Mages. Oh yeah, just what you need to see there. Okay, so good position to just fire a Mephitic Cloud at her. She's confused. Okay, she's done. Oh, my magic points are a little bit low though. Dang. So let's just hope that I'll be able to take her down before. Yeah, well, she's too poisoned to survive that. Okay. Dagger of Chaos. Ooh. Rope of Positive Energy. Potion of Mutation. Thanks, I already got my set of mutations. Troll Leather Armor is actually something that I can wear too. Interesting. A Scroll of Summoning. Yeah, you came a moment too late. Now, there was a Roar of Battle, and I want to go there. Just don't use any Chaos items. Well... The problem starts when you want to get rid of them, or at least way back when it was. So, actually putting some good use to that scroll of summoning here. A two-headed ogre is really something really nasty. Thanks, buddy. You're a real bro. Phantom bro. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, I got fighting 6 now at this point. I'll go back to evocations a little bit more, because it crystallizes more and more that I am relying on scrolls a lot more than I... Oh, where was Control A? Pick up. Scroll of Silence. Oh man, I should have ID'd that. What a waste. What a terrible waste. Really, a Scroll of Silence is so freaking valuable. Steady cracking of a portcullis. Okay. Now, a Bailey. These are a little bit dangerous. But as far as I remember, they mostly are populated by enemies that are susceptible to poison. I can't remember any Bailey that was populated by monsters that can't be poisoned easily, you know, so I think I have a really good chance of getting that thing done, because most of the time it's just orcs, goblins, and the like, and everybody here dropped an axe, so it's an axe Bailey. Cobalt Demonologists, jeez, that's unsettling. Really happy that I'm playing what I'm playing. Cobalt Demonologists are really dangerous. They spam the field with demons, and these demons only disappear when the summoner is gone, and you know, getting rid of that summoner ain't that easy. Okay, so Orc Knight, let's do this. I mean, now that I play with this more often, I noticed that Dazzling Flash is actually not bad at all. It's a really good spell to use when I need to fall back. Alright, that dude's severely poisoned, so I'm pretty sure that this should work out nicely. Okay. All chaos weapons have a small chance of banishing the enemy and a tiny one to banish you. Yeah. I thought that self-banishing was only occurring when you unwield them. But, well, like I said, there have been so many changes. Okay. Ooh, har. I love it to be able to punch enemies as a mage. I mean, that Staff of Poison is really cool because it envenoms your enemies when you're proficient with poison yourself, so it's actually quite a fun part. Okay, well, we're getting there slowly. Well, Abyss, I hate Abyss. What's not to hate about it? I mean, it's an easy rune, after all, if you want to get a 3-rune rundown. But, you know, it's also a very dangerous, chaotic business that can backfire on you oh so easily. Oh my god! A +5 plate armor of the Tangerine. What a joke. Rapier of Electrocution. Well, that's actually a pretty good one, but oh man, the rewards of this Bailey suck big time for me. But that's okay. You know, I'm mostly here for the XP anyways. And that's... Wow! 3 I didn't say anything, okay? 3 scrolls of acquirement. Jeez. What are we going to wish for now? I'll take recommendations. It's a lot of acquirement. Okay. Okay, never mind. they reworked how these work. Cloak of Stealth. I'm down. Although the, let's see, I can't examine that book, can't I? Pain, Sublimation of Blood, and Haunt. Haunt is a really, really good one, but no. I'm going to pick that Cloak of Stealth. The other items are, well, the gold is pretty good. I really like that rework too. I really, really like that one too. So here. Oh, what the? Why didn't it lock in? Ah, okay. For some reason it bugged out, huh? Okay, I mean, stealthiness ain't exactly my strongest suit, but whatever. The Book of Lightning. Discharge Lightning Bolt. Maxwell's Capacitive Coupling, that's a new one. Lightning Bolt, I mean, that's at least an option to, yeah, let's do this. If I don't get anything better in the next time, that'll work out quite well. Gold Dragon Scales of Pride. Yeah, minus cast. Oh, so sad. Summon Forest, summon Mana Viper, summon Cactus Giant. Okay. Ring of Magical Power. No, I'm going to take the gold here. Thank you. Okay, nice. Well, those power rings, they are quite common, honestly. And right now, I don't feel like wearing that thing. Fanar, the Cold-Hearted. So, okay. Go back a bit. I got a cold resistance ring. Snork. Okay, this is turning into something that I don't want to have any part in. Okay, now let's get started. We are going to need to fire some confusion into that dude. Otherwise, we're going to have some trouble. I don't have any way of escaping out of that. I got a Pot of Brilliance. Well, I definitely want to kite that away from Snorg, though. Maggie, are you kidding me? 3 bosses at once? Mesmerize. Okay, when that should hit me, I'm in really deep trouble. Okay, let's just get out of here. This is something we're going to worry about after I'm done with the Lair of the Beasts. Just happy that I got out of there alive. Whew. Alright. I don't like that starting point. This is pretty horrible, but okay. Alright, let's go upstairs with what we got there. I don't want to be on a staircase while elephants are sitting right next to me. This is going to be problematic enough. I'm going to pop a Potion of Flight, though. This is going to be extremely useful there. So, let's hope that I'll survive the Blink Frog Onslaught. Okay. More poison. Doing all this without teleportation scrolls is making me really itchy. So, Fire Wand, okay. Gotta say, this is also a pretty sick entry group into the Lair of Beasts. It's not always that hard. Like, seriously. Let's see if I can confuse that dude away. was rough. I was easily one of the roughest entries into this part of the dungeon that I've had in a while. Okay, Link Frog. But I really do love the fact that spell hunger is no longer a thing. So this feels so good, because that means you're no longer weighing your spell casting options against the fact that you'll grow effing hungry by doing this. Alright. So, Lightning Bolt. You know what? We're going to learn that one. Simple reason behind that, I'm already into air magic, you know. And Lightning Bolt only needs conjurations. That's where I'm speccing into already. And we're only going to need that. So, I'll take that mix for now. But these extremely slow aptitudes on the ogre are really, really nasty. Okay, shafted, but honestly, I'm not too worried about that right now. So we'll try and face tank these dudes because they're all tremendously poisoned. Oh, don't get me started about Hydras. I have a couple of wand charges, you know, that's the reason why I went for evocations. Don't need to remind me about that. But thanks. I appreciate that. You only want me to survive. A Ring of Wizardry now, that's what I'm talking about. That'll help me a lot. Oh yeah. Oh, look at those success rates. Nice. Now that changes a ton for me. The power on the Lightning Bolt is still really, really crappy, but it's already 1D at 29, so... Now I at least got something that I can fire onto the Hydras. By the way, why didn't I go back upstairs? Black Mamba. Are they immune to poison as well? Resistant to poison, okay. You know what? I don't want to be there. Komodo Dragon. So let's do that. And Mephitic Cloud. You hear an angry buzzing noise times 5. Okay. Not good news. Alright, so the Komodo Dragon is now busy with himself. Well, it's swamp mosquitoes, okay. Or vampire mosquitoes. Immune to poison. Yo, that's a good reason to be here again instead of downstairs there. But this is also really a bad piece of bad news, especially with my mana right now. I only want to die you in a more interesting way than Hydra. That more interesting? Because that's really bad. But I guess the other option downstairs is even worse. So they aren't faster than me, are they? I thought I was still in the... It is very fast, okay. It is fast, okay. Well, whatever. We're going to blast in the Toxic Radiance spell, but you know, it didn't do anything whatsoever to anybody of those. Okay. Entirely immune. Alright, let's zap some acid here into that direction then. I don't like how this... Why are there even more and more Mambas? So... I wonder if a Scroll of Torment would be actually a legit choice here right now. I'm standing in a very bad spot too. We're going to use that Dazzling Flash now. Are you kidding me? Okay. Now some of these at least are now blinded. Oh yeah, let's use that condenser vein, you know. Oh yeah, poison. Oh game, you're really kidding me. So I actually made it worse for me and not worse for them. Okay, we're going to polymorph you into something. A Moth of Wrath. Okay, I'm done. I can't imagine that I'm able to survive a scenario like this. You know, the Moth of Wrath berserks everybody around me. That's a very, very jokey way to die. Nah. I only got a +1 flaming scimitar and no skill whatsoever. You know? It had to be Moth of Wrath. Whatever. With a very high chance of dying anyways, but that's just as it is. Sad. Quite sad. I think the biggest mistake here was that I didn't opt into a real alternative hard enough. I spread myself out too much. I think fighting was no longer an option when I didn't make it to a choke point. Whatever, I'm okay with that. I found that a sufficiently interesting way to die. Yeah, while transforming one of the venom immune monsters into a Moth of Wrath, which actually sped up my own demise even more because that moth enraged all the poisonous enemies around me. I think that's as interesting as it could get there. Okay, so no more Venom magic here. Let's go for something that the devs actually recommend. Fire magic. So no dodging, no stealth. I'm bulky. I'm a bulky little ogre. So I got Foxfire, Scorch. These are new spells. Scorch is a random foe. A random foe? Okay. Flame Wave. Blasts the casters around. Okay. Oh, Sticky Flame got removed. Oh, it's too strong, huh? I'm okay with that. Sticky Flame was actually quite stupid. Well, I got no clue yet. Foxfire is new to me, so I'll have to check out what that does. Conjures 2 Foxfires adjacent to you that will seek and hit enemies. Okay. Well, let's check out how that will work out for me. Yeah, well, I'm happy that Sticky Flame didn't get removed, but, well, gotta be honest, it was a pretty sick no-brainer, you know? So okay. Let's see. So I'm now a summoner early on. Okay. Well, I don't really mind the spell. It's merely a little bit odd. Why does the ball python be such a pain there? Okay. So I'm at spell level 2 now, so let's learn Scorch. fire entirely. Okay. But if I make a step backwards, the foxfires can't close in. I thought I'll just swap places with them. No? Alright, okay, that's... Why? Why is the spell behaving like that? It's making it so inferior towards every other option in the game. That's crap. That's utter crap. I didn't realize that you don't get to use it in narrow corridors. That's bullshit. Sorry if I formulated into such a crass wording, but that's just bullshit. I don't know why fire mages need to get gimped like that early on, because that's just totally unintuitive. Like, if you wouldn't have mentioned that, I wouldn't have even noticed it for a long time, and that makes fire magic totally unattractive to everybody new to the game. No, it's not good. It's really not good. Ah! This is a dagger of draining. Get away from me. Jesus. Give it to me, by the way. I mean, better than nothing. Yeah, well, powerful in open space. As a level 1 spell? What the hell? That's the point where spellcasters are the weakest. And open space is exactly where spellcasters don't want to be. So, don't know. I hope that this doesn't stay as a long-term thing. Sure, it's now more exciting than before, but really, this spell has to have some bigger use when the enemy is in your face. Like right now, you can't really use it. I mean, I get it how it's supposed to be used. You're supposed to use it before the enemy is in your face, or you have to kite out of that area there. Wow, D1 null. Jeez. But yeah. My biggest gripe with that spell is that it's extremely beginner-unfriendly, and I wouldn't put a beginner-unfriendly spell into a level 1 as a starter option. That's played online or offline, definitely online, Moto. Simple reason behind that: you'll get all your gameplay stats recorded while you're online. And all the other players outside there can also pay you a visit or something like that. Ooh, Venom Whip, better than Granny. And you'll also have access to the most actual versions, and that's just too much to not want it for me. I played offline for many years before that. But once I discovered how cool the online version is, I never came back to offline. Oh, scrolls, of course. Silly me, checking here all the way. So, oh yeah, okay, I got only 3 scrolls. Resistance potion, mutation potion, and attraction potion. Well, not so sure about the mutates. Sometimes mutates are quite fun. By the way, Conjure Flame, hell yeah. But Flame Wave, also yeah. Alright, so these all go via the same schools. Now I see why it's recommended for even the dumb ogre. Okay. Bearing award weighted towards useful things. The last one was crap. It was totally wrecking my day. I got Berserkitis, Frailty, and Antennae. Only the Antennae were positive. Good thing that you mentioned it. I would have not thought that. Alright. If it's really bad, I'm gonna blame you, okay? So, your regeneration stops near monsters. That's really bad. It's an extremely bad one. This was... I don't like it. I still don't like mutation potions. It's one of the... It's one of the worst right now. Is Cure Mutation still a thing? I mean, the free magic resistance I got is a really good, is a really strong one. I shouldn't be too unhappy about that. I only remember that Cured Mutation got removed, if I remember correctly, a while ago. Don't know what they did with that way back since Natasha. Well, I'm not afraid of anything here right now. It's a little bit stupid of me, but honestly, this dude is pretty strong at this point. Alright, my friends, it's in about 30-ish minutes. I want to swap the game, and I'd really love some recommendations or inspirations. Because I don't want to stream the entirety of this afternoon the same game. And I wanted to ask you, Runzen, in between the week, when is a good time for you to stream or to watch streams? Because, you know, in the week, if I knew a good time, I might be actually able to do something more regularly. But right now, in the weekends, weekends is something out of the ordinary. The family is today invited to a birthday of another kid. So we're doing this mock clip. Ooh, hell yeah! Come on, let's do this. This is cheesy, easy peasy, but little do I care. A ogre fire mage worshipping Makleb is just you know, just something I feel like I'm vibing for that. It's also mitigating my other regeneration problem, because, you know, I might be not regenerating while monsters are around, but I do regenerate now when I kill something, so that kind of like evens it out. So Conjure Flame is on a decent level now too. Nice. Great. Everything before 10 PM is fine. I start work at 7 AM. Alright, yeah, I get that. I get that. Well, I plan to redo my my streaming schedule in general in the next couple of weeks anyways, because I want to be a little bit more... I want to have a proper schedule for some things at least. The Ring of the Mage. Now, that's one that I definitely want to have. Shopping list. I mean, seriously, how could you not want that? The Archon Ring, I mean, drained when I put it off. Okay, but Blink? Blink on Will? Isn't that the Blink on Will? No, I don't order my schedule just for you, but if I'd love to catch you there as well, and you're not the only dude in Central Europe who's unhappy with me streaming during such times, you know? It's on Will. So I'll definitely come back to this level here sometime soon, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna buy that blinking scroll because that IDs it now. You know, blinking is just so friggin' invaluable. I hate it to waste my blinking scrolls. Amnesia? Forget that. Foxfire. Yes. Burn. Stupid spell. It was all nice and dandy until I saw what they did there, and I didn't like it. This is a shop level. I like it. So, Cassine. Ruse Favor, Aralek RF, Will Plus. I mean, intelligence -4, yes, but RLEC, RF, Will Plus, those are so good stats. I especially value magical resistance a lot. Magical resistance is among my favorite stats in general. So we're now seeing our first board war party. I'm not too afraid here about that. Okay, let's start smacking them. So... Oh, come on, you. Can we just now kill this thing? Would have been... I really was surprised that I didn't hit that OGRE Mage whatsoever with my Poison Whip there. Almost killed myself with that mistake. A Book of Vapors. Poisons, Vapors, and Corpse Rod. Okay. Another ID scroll. Potion of Flight. Nice. An Ogre. So that's the right moment for Conjure Flame. What the? Why didn't it go where I wanted it to go? Whatever. I'll have to check out that question another time. Let the Quokka die? Because Scorch hits random enemies, so... Well, I didn't want to summon it beneath that monster. I wanted to summon it in between me. But, okay, you can only place that on your own tile now. I see. I didn't mean to... You never could have placed it beneath a monster. You only could have placed it on a Freya tile. Placing it below a monster was never possible. That would have been really crazy. But it was way easier to use it as a roadblock. So I now have to use it like that. So the flames begin to smolder. I see. Okay, now that's... Well, there's one piece of good news here. I'm planning to do a tutorial series for Dungeon Crawl quite soonish. So, there we go. Those Walk Wizards proved to be quite problematic. I wouldn't have expected. A Kite Shield! Yay! Oh man, this is good. I just need to learn how to use that now. A Necrophage. Well, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Zap. Great. I gotta say, this is pretty sick. Like, fire mages feel a lot stronger than before, but I guess that's a good thing. So I'm gonna enchant that Kite Shield. And the problem here with Kite Shields is that we're going to need a level 9 of shields. Otherwise it will hamper my spellcasting, and that would be really bad. Yeah, I wanted to wait with Inner Flame until I had some RF. I didn't want to use that spell without RF. It was the plan. I mean, basically, I think an Ogre Mage is way better suited to use Inner Flame, because that'll make the enemy go boom after he dies, just in case you didn't know. But, yeah, well... Ah, so now it works like that. If I try to pop that Conjure Flame too early, or too late, I should rather say, the enemy is able to just quench the fire. Well, it's a good balancing. As much as I dislike Foxfire, that's something that I very much like. Alright, another ID scroll for my potion. Wonderful. So here we go. Lumpy Black Potion. Just when I had ID'd everything. +3 flail. Okay. But I'm slowly reaching the point where I'm starting to whip enemies that I feel comfy with. Okay, Steam Dragon. Now, I don't think that I'll be able to get anything, any particularly better situation with that dude. Just have to take care that I don't stand on the steam clouds that he spawns. Thank you, Moto. Yeah, I did play this game on a quite competitive scale. Competitive is the wrong word, but ambitious is the right word. Once I learned how to win DCSS, I couldn't stop from trying it. It's one of the few games that really feel extremely rewarding once you get there. A Book of Air. Oh, Airstrike. Swiftness. Swiftness was, yeah, really good spell. Really, really good spell. Making you hasten for a while. I mean, you will go sluggish afterwards, but it's a really, really powerful spell to get out of sticky situations with. An Ice Beast! Melt away! Sorry. As a fire mage, there are moments where you just have to be happy with what you find there. Ring of Willpower. Okay, more MR if I ever need it. Nice. Potion of Haste. Cool stuff. Okay, so let's see. Let's fire that flame wave for the first time. Okay. It's nice. I like that. It's definitely a AoE scenario, but it's really good. I like that. Potions of Brilliance. Sounds pretty neat. Potion, Scroll of Immolation. Good thing that I didn't ID that. Would have been really annoying. And a Scroll of Fear. Well, that's one where I'm a little bit sad that I didn't ID it. Okay, now let's go for the Flame Wave again. Stand right next to that Orc Priest. Now let's keep channeling it. Okay, it comes in 3 bursts, huh? Okay. Alright, that Burn Skeleton hits like a truck. Okay, got it. That was pretty close. Closer than I did like it, but what can I do? Null Shaman. Yuck. Die. Just die. And they do actually heal other Corona minor healing. Okay. No direct damage spells, but where there's one null. Yeah. Okay, I'm heavily and severely poisoned as well, so I'm not even sure if I'm able to survive that anyways. Well, okay. Good thing that I'm not regenerating anymore. Alright, let's pop that flame wave. It's the best hope that I have, but yeah, I'll keep my hands off of those mutation potions. I mean, okay, God, I died with a blinking scroll in my inventory. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. It's been a while since I played the game. No, I had nothing. I had nothing. But I was super silly. I was dying with a blinking scroll in my pocket, Dad. Ah. Okay. At least I did notice. At least I did notice afterwards, you know. That's a first sign of learning, that when you're at least noticing what you did wrong there afterwards, after you did it wrong. Okay. So nobody here had any recommendations about what we could play instead. Are you guys that fine with what we're playing here, huh? So, Hedge Wizard. Why do I have that many spec levels? Slow Blink, Imp, Flame, Fitted Cloud. Oh yeah, that's such a crappy spell, but I love it. Let's turn up spellcasting here. Oh, real life is calling? Okay. Spellcasting University? I actually did a lot of that, a lot of content for that game already. Among those, a beginner's guide and several other guides. So yeah, I can't wait for Spellcaster University to release their DLC that they have announced a pretty long time ago. Well, Moto, I'm totally down for putting up a tutorial. I am quite happy that so much has changed, because the last time I was around, another crawler had made extremely good tutorials for that. Ultraviolent 4, can really recommend that guy. It's extremely cool dude. I think he doesn't do content anymore, but he got it covered that good back when that I didn't really feel motivated to do anything new there, you know. Well, I'm fine with DCSS. It's a new one for me anyway. Okay. Well, the only thing is that I gotta take a break from that at some point, because I realized one thing: once I start to play DCSS longer than 2 hours, my gaming performance goes bad, because I grow my attention dwindles, and I do more and more bad decisions. Alright. So what can we do here? I can learn Blink. Blink is extremely desirable. It's one of the most insane spells to have from the get-go, because with Blink, you can just escape from so many bad situations. You have Empiric Short Sword, thanks, but no. And a lot of spellcasters basically would kill for a Blink spell, and as a Hedge Mage, you start with that. The downside is that you don't start with any good spells or something like that. So, is there a way to look up your best runs points? I think we check it out here. Let's see. I think, yeah, this, well, okay, this only depicts your wins. My best wins. Now, that's an interesting question. I actually don't know, to be fair. I'm pretty sure there must be a way to find out, but I'm not sure how. What site was that? If you play online and you just click your name down there, you'll get on that. Yeah, 1.8 million. That was one of my runs, I guess. I don't know. I only see when I play this game, I only see all the dudes that play this game way better than me, so I don't really have any perspective on how my scores look like or not. Always looking for something bigger. Okay, now let's see. Call Imp. So this is summoning spells, and the imps we summon randomly fight our enemies. The cool thing about imps is they might be not that strong, but they're also quite cheap to come by. Summoning in this game is overall a pretty sick venue. Yeah, 1.8 millions. Well, I wonder what kind of score I would have pulled off if I had successfully pulled off that 15 rune run. But I never came that far. That's good to have some gold still, you know. Yo, Imp. Attack, Imp. I've summoned you for this purpose. Hey. There we go. Yay! Summoning gameplay. Is there anything else that I can learn right now? Anime dead. Well, okay. Necromancy, huh? Well, let's take that Mephitic Cloud for sure, because we already noticed how good that is. Wow, I really didn't think that a Dart Slug would wreck me up like that. So this will require air and poison magic as well, so I'll put that on the bench for now. Giant cockroach. Mage is a hard class. Well, what's the best mix for beginning? Minotaur Berserker? Well, I'd be personally recommending exactly the Minotaur Fighter. That would have been my personal recommendation too. Oops, that wasn't the wrong one. Basically, because the Minotaur Fighter starts with a shield. And that's just such a power spike there. Because, you know, once you have a shield, you can block stuff. And blocking stuff negates the damage 100%. And shields are extremely valuable items in this game, in general. Really. Like, every character's defensive abilities can be upgraded by shields massively. The TLDR behind that is you'll make it a lot easier to survive. Berserkers follow the god Trog from the beginning, and that comes with up and down sides. Okawaru, oh yeah. Well, the swap to the Shining one is actually optional, and I'd not recommend it to a new timer that much. You can also say Okawaru all time. The swap to the Shining one is interesting because you can afterwards deal with unholy enemies a lot easier. So that's the basic idea behind that. So let's take the Necrophage upstairs with me. So, let's see. There we go. There's one good thing about undead in general that you should know. They can't regenerate. So all the damage due to them is permanent. Ugh, stupid imps. Always have to tell them to attack manually. Alright. Iron Imp kicking the Necrophage's butt. Basically everything is better than a Red Imp. Because Red Imps, they randomly teleport, and they are the most unreliable of the bunch. Alright, have a good time. So happy to have you around here tonight. Hope you have a good Saturday. Ah! That was the bad staircase. And yeah, mages in general are among the harder character classes. That's true. Even once you know what you're doing, they are not that easy. A direct fighter always plays out easier than that. All right, so we got a shaman here on us. Oh, come on, a miscast now. Seriously, a series of miscasts? 3 miscasts in a row? No. Alright. I'll just use those imps as a escape strategy for now. Because I'm super low, and I don't want to die. So... And besides, my imps are actually able to win this for me in the long run. Like I said, everything which is not a red imp is actually pretty powerful. Okay, now we got this. More imps. Let's quiver that magic dart spell and whack away. No, it's not working out, eh? Oh, man. I'm so weak. Am I starting out so weak? Alright. Let's do the Imp Storm. There we go. Finally a white one. So you already might have noticed the red ones are really not doing much heavy lifting. They almost do no damage. They randomly blink around. You're just tomfooling around. Okay, here we go. Good stuff. We survived. Took down an entire null party on dungeon level 3. That's practically among the worst things that can happen to you early game. But that +4 spear is a nice consolation prize here. Should actually be able... make me able to just kill stuff directly. So, Amulet of Paranoia, R-Elec, R-Poison plus Stealth. Definitely something you'd want to have. And that ring, also pretty good. Or, well, no, it ain't. No, too many downsides. Too many downsides. Alright. Oh yeah, we totally missed out the scroll trying part. You see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm getting more and more sloppy here. Wait, scroll summoning. Torment? Fog? Blink. Okay. Another shop? What's here? Unidentified items. Ooh, I like that. Well, let's pick up these coppery potions. So cheap. Has to be good for something. Weapons shop? Another weapons shop? Ooh, with white items. Shop level. Again, on level 3. Amnesia. Yeah, I'll waste the scroll. You heard me right. Beastly appendage, wereblood, spider form. Okay. Transmutation magic is not really anything I'm vibing too hard for. Okay. So, let's pick up a couple of minions and kill stuff. Alright, so... well, Beastly Appendage gives me an extra auxiliary attack. Spider Form, well, okay. These are actually all pretty powerful spells, but they all have one major downside. They go into a completely different path, where you transform yourself into a fighting machine. Invisibility Potion, oh, that's good. Magic Mapping, ain't bad either. Right, so just randomly picking up stuff here. Oh, dang, it's an adder. Alright, well, we worked it out. Yeah, give me a real imp. Thank you. Problem about playing a hedge mage in the early game is that everything in your life feels effing tedious. Killing anything feels tedious because you don't have the real powerful spells other classes got. You'll have to work with discount spells for pretty much everything. There we go. Take down that null shaman as quick as possible. Oh, dang. No! We then... Alrighty. So, well... there's another shop. Glowing Scarf. Well, I'll buy that if I could, but... I can't. Alright. Got that one. I gotta be honest though, I feel like I'm very, very unlucky here in general though. Because, you know, it ain't that hard usually. So, poison air. We don't need translocation or summoning here that much anymore, so let's go for these magic types a little bit more so we can use the Mephitic Cloud. We obviously need it quite badly. I mean, there's one particular bright side behind all this. I'm getting in a lot of XP quite quickly, because, you know, it's pretty dangerous enemies for that part of the game right now, so trying to take down the gnolls with magic missiles, magic darts. So yeah, now we do the good old pillar dance. Well, you know, you can kill enemies quite good with that. There we go. Bam. ID, magic mapping, so... Oops. At least I got some curing potions ID'd. Lignification, turning me into a tree. Mutation. Hell no. I'm done with that mutation part. Okay, we're down at D4. Ah, there's still that Gnoll Shaman I wasn't done with yet. Yo, dude, you're going to pay for pissing me off that hard. Or you don't, or I'll die. Okay. You know what? I'm going to transform into a tree now. And I'll just kill that Gnoll Shaman, because trees are pretty well armored. I hear the sound of rushing water. Okay, that means there's a sink here. Okay. Okay. Let's just hope that the Mephitic Cloud will go off. Yes, wonderful. Okay. I want to get rid of that wizard as quick as possible. Oh god, this is so bad. That scorpion zombie definitely came in at a very, very bad time, and it's actually killing me because it's faster than me. Yeah, so, well, what are we going to do here? I can blink. So let's do this for now. I rest up. Okay. Ah, nice. I'm getting there. Alright, there's a lot of river rats, so let's summon some imp to help me a bit. The reliable imps, please. Damage. Can't even kill a couple of green rats. Okay. Quick rusting. Alright. Alright. So this was a timed dungeon entrance, and it would have been gone, and here. Oh, that's better. Okay, my dear friends, I'm going to take a break from DCSS here. Gonna be back in 5 to 10 minutes with something else I haven't figured out. You guys didn't tell me yet, so let's see. I'm gonna ask the Discord, and I don't know. It's gonna be Seralim, I guess, for the next turn. Has been fully released yesterday, so let's have a whirl there. So see you all in a couple of minutes. Or goodbye if you're not going to stay. See you next time then.